Right, I'm hoping I can do this without my tripod falling over. I went to Jerry's Artarama yesterday and I got a whole bag of goodies. I got these teeny weeny little canvases. I'm gonna do some oil paintings on them and open them. Little tiny canvas boards, and they will stand on here, and I'm going to do an oil painting video for beginners in a moment. Got all my oil paints from I have two studios. I have one in my garage, which I hate because it's disgusting and filthy, and then I have this one which I love because it's by the window. So yesterday I bought two of these 12 by 12 canvases, which are 2 inches deep. I bought 3 6 by 6 wood panels, which are nice and deep, and I already know what I'm going to do with those. And then I bought 3 of the 10-inch wood panels, and then I bought some molding paste, which is what all of this is about. I have a whole new set of projects planned. I bought this greeting card because I just thought it was hilarious, and one day I'll give it to a friend, and I think I know the friend I have in mind. Vodka, because no great story ever started with someone eating a salad. So cute, funny. Some green paint, because I need green paint. Some more X-Acto blades, and these, let me get rid of that bag. This is called I don't know how you pronounce this, Cern Relief. I got a transparent and a black. And basically you use them like you would a hot glue gun. I don't know if you saw my turtle video where I did turtles in hot glue gun, and so you end up with a painting with relief. So I'm going to try something different with those. And then I got these paints, which are you can use them on like glass. And I'm going to try tinting resin with them. Anyway, oh, and then I got all these panels too, which I'm going to do oil paintings on. So I am going to get on with some oil paintings and show you how to do an oil painting. And for the oil painting, you will need oil paint brush cleaner, which is basically Gamsol, is the less toxic one. And then you need a painting medium to thin the oils. Excuse me, stretching across. These are my oil painting brushes. Keep them completely separate from your watercolor brushes and your acrylic brushes. You just have to have, these should be just for your oil painting. As you can see, they are well loved. I haven't actually done oil painting in quite a while, and I love oil painting. In fact, when I was in art school, the only paint we were allowed to use was oil paint. And then my painting medium, which I will put in a little cup, and it just helps to thin. And the other thing you need is some kind of palette. You can use an old plate, or a piece of glass, and I've got this, I think I just got this cut at a glass place. I've had it forever. It's a piece of glass with a white background, which actually helps because when you're mixing the paints, it helps you see what color. And then some kind of scraper, so you can scrape off your oil, which I've obviously not done particularly well. All right, let's get on with my miniature oil painting. I'm going to show you how to do a little teeny weeny oil painting. This is purely for beginners, and what you will need for this is some oil paints. I've got a whole box here. You will need a glass palette, or you can use a plate. Some oil painting medium, which you can make yourself if you mix linseed oil and mineral spirits. So here's one I made earlier, and I'm going to show you how to do this if you've never oil painted before. Oil is a great medium to work with because you get a lot of working time. The downside is it does take a long time to dry. I've had oil paintings that I have literally worked on for 6 months. And you can just go in and again, and the oil just keeps working. So there's my little tiny little beach. I guess I could put a little boat in the corner, but that's the one I did earlier. I'm going to do one now with you. So what I do is I decide where I want my skyline to finish, which is roughly, just want to make sure I'm completely in view there. Just put a bit of masking tape over it. And I've got this oil paintbrush cleaner, and it's hard to show you without spilling it. There's like a wire mesh in the bottom, and once all the oil has settled down, you can literally tip it. The liquid will then be clear again. You can tip it all out, use that, save it, use it again, take the little mesh out the bottom, and with a paper towel just get all the gunk out. So I'm using 3 brushes for this little painting. And so the rule of thumb, I'm going to put my brush cleaner, I want to put everything in view. Here's my painting medium. So the rule of thumb when you're doing a seascape is the sky begins darker and ends lighter, and the sea, the ocean, the horizon line of the ocean should be the darkest, like in here. And I've mixed some paints, some oil paints. So what I did was on my palette, I made my own, the other thing that's good to have on hand is a piece of kitchen towel. Once you get the hang of oil painting, it's really forgiving. So I mixed my own aqua with some blue and green. I have a grey blue, I have a cerulean blue, and I have, what was that blue? I think that was just an aquamarine. I have a deep yellow and red. So the way I made the sand colour was I took some of the yellow, so make sure I'm there, some of the yellow, a teeny tiny bit of the red, a bit of the grey blue, and then some white. And then I mixed all that together. And just keep scraping it. And see, it starts to make like a kind of pinky brown. And then I'm going to add some more white. And then you get kind of a nice light sandy colour. And then, so I've got like a dark sandy colour and a light sandy colour. And then for the aqua, I think what I'm going to do is I've got dark aqua here. This is the dark aqua, and I think I'm going to just take some white and mix this in here because I want a lighter aqua for this. The other painting I did was more kind of blues. I'm going to try and get this more turquoise. And I might even put a little sailboat on the horizon line. Yeah, so I like those colors. Right. And I've got you close down, so I don't know if you can see everything in. Maybe I can move everything over a little bit so I can get my palette in for you to see. Okay. Right, let's begin with the sky. So the sky is going to be like a darker blue at the top. And I have my paint medium here, and what I tend to do is just put a few blobs on my palette and dip it in. And go around the edges. These are these really cute little boards. And then I'm going to wipe my brush on my kitchen towel. Some grey blue. The sky's kind of dark. I could add some white. I'm going to add some white to make it lighter. The oils blend so well. So that's basically my sky. Then you get a dry brush and you can just wipe it and very lightly go over your oils with your brush to blend them in. I'm going to make sure I do the sides. This is very cute little gifts, and I would sell these for like $20. And I think I want some more light on the horizon. And you could put clouds in if you wanted. I'm just doing this very simply for you today. Okay, so take the masking tape off. We have a nice, neat skyline. And now we're going to do the ocean, and I'm going to put my brush that I've just used in my cleaner for now. I'm going to use a different brush. This has like an angle on it. I'm going to dip it in my brush cleaner. Actually, it feels a bit sticky. And then I'm going to take a darker blue. I'm going to blend these two together. Pull this down because I've zoomed you in. This is my aquamarine mixed with some cerulean blue. So then I'm going to take that and I'm just going to go across the horizon line where my ocean is. That's where my ocean meets the sky. And just do the sides. And then I'm going to dip my brush in the cleaner. I put on my kitchen towel. Now I'm going to take my lovely aqua. I'm going to do aqua here. I'm going to put a dark aqua between these two, actually. And then blend those together. And then I'm going to take some of my painting medium to really thin it out here. Because what I'm about to do is add the sand. Kind of want the sand to mix in. So I'm going to put really light sand down here. Actually, let me clean my brush a bit. I'm going to put the light sand at the bottom. And then I've got my darker sand. I'll put nearer the water's edge. And just touch up the sides. Then I'm going to put that in the cleaner. Then I'm going to make sure my dry brush is as clean as possible. And just lightly go over the ocean to blend that in. Okay, then I'm going to take my smallest brush with some white oil paint and just create a little bit of surf. Along. So I've got this on it. It's probably better for you. I have it on an angle just because weirdly that's how I paint. I have no idea why I do that, but I do. And I've missed oil painting so much. And I've just moved my big easel back into my garage studio, which is so dusty. I've been doing some plaster of Paris sculptures, which I'm going to upload a video on that. And then, shall I do a boat in the background? Let me draw a practice little boat. Well, I guess if it doesn't work out, I can always rub it off. So I'm going to do a little tiny sailboat. In the background. And there, I even wish I had a smaller paintbrush. I think that is my smallest oil paintbrush. You know what I could use is the end of a palette knife, because what I'm going to do is just highlight the edge of the boat sails. And there you have your little tiny ocean painting. There, that's better. And there you have it. And I have my little tiny easel for it to go on, which I'm going to show you. And there is your beginner's guide to teeny weeny oil paintings. I'm going to do more of these for you. Oil painting is a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.